Hey y'all, it's Aisha, the Cheerful Archer, and I am back. For those of you who aren't familiar with me, I am an oracle card reader who likes to serve what I call spiritual stew. And I am going to jump right into things. I am so excited. Today is the spring equinox, which is exciting because not only is it ushering in a new season, but it's also in some ways the astrological new year. We begin Aries season. Love Aries season. Aries, if you're not familiar, is the first sign in the astrological zodiac. There are 12 signs, and Aries is the first one. So as you can imagine, Aries brings in new energy of new beginnings. We're coming out of the winter. We're coming out of also like kind of dreamy, introspective Pisces season, and now we're ready to burst forward with Aries. Aries people are also amazing. The sign is a great sign. It's a fire sign. That is Aries Element. It's also a cardinal sign. So cardinal meaning cardinal signs are the signs that are the initiators. They're the idea people. They're the ones that come up with the ways to move forward on things. And Aries absolutely embodies this. If you think of Marvel movies and Marvel superheroes, Aries is Iron Man. I like to equate Aries with Iron Man. Like Aryan people, they like to blaze their own trails, and they do that with a lot of focus. They are also leaders, so they're not just blazing a trail for themselves, but they quite often will bring other people along, and other people are actually most of the time very happy to follow them because Aries is self-assured. They go after what they want, and they almost always get that. Slightly different than Capricorn energy, because Capricorns tend to do the same thing, but the energy is different. Aries is like, whoo, fire in your pants, boom, go, and we'll figure it out as we go along. Capricorn likes to take a step back a little bit more and think and plan and plot. One isn't better than the other. It's just different types of energy, but the same kind of energy, if that makes sense. Anyway, so going along with Aries season and Aries people, and I also have to say too, I'm a Sagittarian, but for me, out of all the signs of the zodiac, my Aries peeps are the ones that I seem to most seamlessly kind of get along with. It may be because we're both fire signs. Maybe it's because, they're cardinals, so they're go after it. And Sagittarius is mutable. It's like, okay, I'm flexible. But Aries Aries people in my life are some of my favorite and the ones I'm probably the most comfortable around. Anyway, so moving right along. Themes that come along with Aries are action, leadership, and fearlessness. Aries people are very fierce and quite often very fearless. They go after what they want. Obviously, there are other aspects in our birth charts that speak to different parts of our personalities, but in general, this is Aries. So for the next few weeks for Aries season, I'm going to follow those themes of action, leadership, and fearlessness. And I'm really excited to do this. So with that in mind, went back to my spirit team. I let them know this is the plan that I have. So what message would you like me to share regarding action, leadership, and fearlessness? And the card that I pulled was Creatrix. This is from the Love Your Inner Goddess deck by Alana Fairchild. And this is a really great card. I was excited to start out with this card. So Creatrix, and it comes from a goddess deck, but applies to everyone. male, female, however you identify, this card applies to you. So Creatrix is all about channeling your creativity, but not in a kind of an introspective way. It's about really showing your creative side to the world, and being fearless about that. So, if there are areas in your life where you're feeling kind of stagnant, or you're just feeling stagnant in general, this is the opportunity, this is the invitation for you to finally really go after something that sparks you up. If you have found that thing, but you feel like there's a fire in your belly to do something, the universe is recognizing this, and they're saying stoke that fire, go after that fire, figure out what that is. And the process may seem a little crazy to people, it may seem like it's taking a lot of time to do. It may seem like you're going about it in a funky kind of way that people don't understand. And the fearlessness part comes in that you don't need to have other people's opinions filter into what your creativity means to you. In some respects, in my life, I could equate what I'm doing right now as an example. Doing these videos and sharing this with the world. Some people are like, what are you doing? And other people are like, yeah, I love it, keep going. But either way, regardless of what the popular opinion is or not popular opinion is, it's something that gives me a lot of joy. It's a way for me to express my creativity, and it's helping the world. And so that is how I am channeling Aryan energy. So if you are thinking about a creative pursuit, go after that creative pursuit. Take the lead on it. Don't wait for something to come to you. You take the lead for yourself and do this for yourself. If you're feeling stagnant, take the lead on what a creative thing in your life could possibly be, and really start to follow that. If you are a creative person, take your form of channeling your creativity to the next level. We're in this energy right now, and Spirit is saying, take advantage of it, ride the wave, go after it. Don't be afraid. Don't hold back. Don't hold on to what the world thinks of you or how you should channel your energy. You just do you creatively, within reason, of course. But that is the message that comes for the first week within the theme of action, leadership, and creativity. And now I'm going to switch over to a little spiritual stew. Okay, y'all, so here is the stew. So we're talking about action, we're talking about leadership, we're talking about fearlessness right now. And in terms of that, we are talking about creativity. So one crystal that's really great to work with when you want to talk of, going after what you want is Tiger Eye. I love Tiger Eye, and it's really pretty too. It's just like a great stone. So Tiger Eye is really good for boosting up your self-esteem, boosting up your power, and opening yourself up towards more go-getter energy. So if that's something that you feel that you need to enhance in your life, I suggest working with Tiger Eye. And another great crystal to work with is Pyrite. I love Pyrite too. It's very sparkly, very pretty. Pyrite is great because it is a stone of abundance and manifesting abundance of all sorts. So in terms of creativity, if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling, stuck either that you aren't sure how to channel creativity, or you are a creative person and you've been working on something and it's just not going where, for example, like a writer with writer's block or anything like that, Pyrite is really, really good in terms of getting unstuck. And also manifesting dreams. Pyrite is also a protective stone, a protective crystal. So it kind of, when you work with pyrite, it helps to repel negative energies. And that's going to be really, really helpful because, again, people are going to have opinions, but they, how you interpret them for yourself is the key to how far you get with your creativity in some respects. So highly recommend working with these two crystals. Also, the chakra area that you may want to do some work with as well would be, again, the solar plexus chakra. So that is the third chakra in the energy system. Its color is yellow. And it is the energy center for power. And you may want to use your tiger eye crystal and kind of place it on that solar plexus chakra. Do some meditation there. Do healing if you feel like that's an area where you're not feeling a lot, if you're not feeling a lot of power in your life, or use it to you're not feeling powerless, but you want to bump it up. That is a good place to start. And I should mention too that really I love sharing this information, but I also like people to be empowered. And part of that empowerment is educating yourself. So, please take these resources that I share and do a little research on your own. Like dig in, see what resonates with you. Again, what resonates with me and how I interpret things may not necessarily be the way that you would, but you could also find information that could be very, very helpful to you. If, you're not getting exactly what you want here, which I hope you are, but you may not be. So that is the spiritual stew that I have for you. And that is what I have for this week. I am so very happy that you joined me. And if you are interested in an oracle card reading, if you want to dig into your astrological chart a little bit, the astrology of you, I'm also available for that, as well as other spiritual matters. Please feel free to get in touch with me via email at aisha@cheerfularcher.com. You can follow me on Instagram at cheerful_archer. You can follow me on TikTok at Cheerful Archer, and I have a YouTube channel. Please subscribe. It is Cheerful Archer. And until next time, follow your inner Ironman. Go after that and have fun doing it. Okay, thanks, guys. Bye.